Hurt Business is now stronger than ever before. MVP has been trying to recruit several superstars to his faction, and he will likely continue to do so. With that in mind, let's take a look at another who could join the Hurt Business to make it even more powerful stable, Byron Saxton. Byron Saxton performing as a face commentator on Monday Night Raw. A heel turn by Byron Saxton would certainly get a lot of people talking in the WWE universe. What people often forget is that Byron Saxton was previously an in-ring performer in WWE. Now, while Byron Saxton has since transitioned onto the commentary table, this does not mean that Saxton couldn't be a useful addition to the Hurt Business. An evil version of Byron Saxton would be entertaining on commentary while also ensuring that the Hurt Business gets their message across to the masses every single week in the commentary booth. Apollo Crews. At first, the idea of Apollo Crews joining the Hurt Business, the faction that he has been feuding with for so long, seems absurd. But the same was the case with Cedric Alexander. Apollo Crews had a decent run as the United States champion, but now that he has lost it, it might not be long before he gets lost in the mid-card shuffle. Instead, him joining hands with the Hurt Business could lead to some exciting new opportunities for him. Once his feud with Bobby Lashley is done, MVP might finally be able to convince him to do business with him. Ricochet. While Ricochet would likely feud with the Hurt Business for some time, it is unlikely that he'll be able to defeat the faction. That could ultimately lead to Cedric Alexander convincing him to do what he did and join the faction. A classic example of, if you can't beat them, join them. Ricochet has been constantly overlooked on Monday Night Raw, being involved as a side character in various storylines. He and Mustafa Ali have been delivering some amazing matches on WWE Main Event and have shown their frustration towards not getting any proper limelight on Raw. Ricochet turning heel and joining the Hurt Business could be an interesting new direction for him and help him show his versatility. There is no doubt that he is an amazing wrestler and an athlete. But he can learn so much more about the entertainment side of the business with the Hurt Business. Nia Jax. Bobby Lashley's recent comments have started speculation that a female could join the Hurt Business soon. During his appearance on Raw Talk, the CEO of the Hurt Business said the following. Since we're talking about all titles, we have to fit all classes. 205 Live, Women's title, Tag titles, Universal titles, Cross Promotion, Intercontinental titles, Tag titles over there. You know, there's a lot of people to go after in WWE. One of the top contenders who can become the first female member of the Hurt Business is Nia Jax. The former Raw Women's Champion is arguably the strongest woman on the WWE roster but has been under criticism lately due to her in-ring skills. Joining the Hurt Business would provide a new direction for Nia Jax. She can start a path of destruction ultimately leading to a title program for the Raw Women's Championship. WWE already has a solid storyline in place for her feud with Asuka. Nia Jax was the one who injured her friend Kairi Sane during one of their matches on WWE Raw earlier this year. Shayna Bassler. Another interesting new member for the Hurt Business could be the tag team partner of Nia Jax and one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Shayna Bassler. The former NXT Women's Champion is one of the most dangerous and dominating superstars in all of WWE. Bassler's main roster stint started with an amazing push with her defeating Becky Lynch and Bayley in the main event of Survivor Series 2019. She went on to challenge Becky Lynch for her Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania 36, but things derailed once she lost to her. Following her unsuccessful Money in the Bank appearance, she was absent from WWE programming for a long time, leading to fans thinking that WWE has given up on her. While she is currently teaming up with Nia Jax, the two will likely not stay together once they lose their titles. An interesting direction for the Queen of Spades after that could be joining the Hurt Business. With her background in MMA, she could team up with the Hurt Business and dominate the scene on Raw Underground. Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe has had a lot of bad luck during his WWE run, especially in recent months due to numerous injury issues. These include a freak concussion he suffered while filming an ad for WWE. Bad luck indeed. Joe is currently on the commentary desk on Raw, doing a fantastic job, but we want to see him back in the ring as soon as he's healthy. Joe is just the kind of deadly superstar that Hurt Business needs. If anyone can bring the hurt, it's Samoa Joe. Joe is still at the top of his game, and needs a proper storyline to sink his teeth into. If he joins Hurt Business on his return from injury, he would make the group even more of a force. The group is already giving off Nation of Domination vibes, and if they were to add more members to their roster, Samoa Joe should be one of the names at the top of their list. Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil is one of those superstars who has all the looks to become a world champion. Unfortunately, his career has mostly been filled with comedic segments and roles. But joining the Hurt Business could lead to the fans witnessing a completely new side of Titus O'Neil. One can just compare the difference between the Bobby Lashley that was involved with Lana and romantic segments to the Lashley that has been destroying his opponents as part of the Hurt Business. The same could be the case with Titus O'Neil, who surely could have a dominating presence over the WWE roster. A determined and heel Titus O'Neil teaming up with Lashley would make for an amazing team, something WWE badly needs since the tag team division at this point looks pretty weak. Naomi deserves better. Social media has been very vocal recently that the former SmackDown Women's Champion should be more involved in storylines and prominently featured on WWE television. Perhaps the Hurt Business could offer Naomi the platform she deserves. In addition to the WWE Universe stating that Naomi deserves better, maybe Naomi herself decides that she deserves better and joins the ranks of the Hurt Business on Raw. With the likes of MVP and others in her corner, Naomi could finally get the opportunities that the WWE Universe is desperate to see her receive. All in all, the Hurt Business is a gold mine for WWE to explore with plenty of directions and decisions to make. They have impressed, but it is to be seen how long they can continue to maintain their dominance over the roster. Who would you want to see join the Hurt Business next? Let me know in the comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And see you on the next video.